drawing a line. We only want to position that which we are saying not to it. We are not going to tolerate this anymore. We know that the other day you have granted this week you have done it again. Now it is government versus the young people. You don't care about that's why we the young are we are watching. We are going to come from north-eastern Kenya to south-eastern Kenya, from western to eastern. Because we are united by one. We are united to make this country a republic, but not the monarchy. Thank you, media. Thank you. So we know alone we cannot make it. But with you and God, not the God of people, but the God of Kenyans, we are going to make it.
So my call is to the men in uniform, and I want to tell them that I was in uniform for 8 years, and at the same time I also worked for the National Intelligence of the country. And I want to tell you that there's a time we will not just follow the orders, and the orders that we are claiming to be unlawful orders are those that goes against the constitution of this country. And I want to say that I want to actually talk to the police officers in this country. The medical say that here in 1970s is not there today. We are in 21st century, and we have a lot of things that are happening in our 21st century. Please, I want to call the police officers who are in uniform in this country that to understand that they have been standing in between the gap to liberate this country and the crooks that are tormenting the young people in this country. And this is time has come that we want to say that enough is enough. Whoever is going to touch any of the persons that are advocating for the goodwill of this country, we are going to gang up together, all of us, to make sure that we liberate this country. And I want to tell Mr. President, if you're not equally to this event of Kebaso Morara, that you're not involved in this, then there are people who are reducing you to be a very, I have no wants to that they are reducing you to just be dealing with issues that are not even important in this country. Instead of congratulating a young man who is exposing a project that was purported to have been done in this country, your job and the job of the people that are working, the yes men in your offices, their work is to make sure that the people in this country. And I want to say this, that we are standing firm and we are standing strong and we are not relenting. Actually, at my level, I didn't want to get much involved in such politics at this time. But I want to tell you this, that this time you've got it wrong. That we are not going to get it, we're not going back. We're not going to relent as young people in this country. We want to make sure that we are liberating this country from the culprits and people who are abducting. We promise Kenyans that you're not going to abduct people. We promise Kenyans that you're not going to have extrajudicial killings in this country. But what are we seeing for the last 1 year and something? It is not even 2 years. And you're expecting us to give you a second term so that you do what? You kill all of us? It is not possible. But I want to tell you, Mr. President Ruto, the time has come for you to sit down and reason and think that this is not the old days. This is not the dark days. That where everybody would... I've seen today, this morning, a young person trying to take some videos. We're in 21st century. Where everything, media is the key instrument to make sure that every person gets credible information. Today, we're not even seeing the national media here. And I want to tell the media stations in this country that if you are still being used as a tool to curtail freedom of expression in this country, then your days are numbers. We are going to have our own media stations that will going to propagate what we need young people in this country. Therefore, tafadhali, wacha tuheshimiane. Na kama mtaki tuheshimiane, tutafanya mpaka heshimiane. And for the police officers again, I want to call upon you that please stop all the time standing between us and the people who want to liberate this country. If somebody is telling you and giving you a lawful command, say no and do not follow a lawful command in this country. And for any police officers who is going to lose job for whatever reason, for standing firm, not following a lawful command, we are going also to stand with them. So, ladies and gentlemen, the media that has come today, we want to say thank you for coming. And this time round, we want to make sure that this government of the day, I would call them that I don't think they should spend the time of 3 years. 3 years is long enough time, because what we are seeing today is things that are very minimal to this country. Instead of working for Kenyans, their work is to just have, who took yacht, who is taking what, who is taking that. Please, let us be vigilant as young people. Let us be vigilant as Kenyans. The Kenyans who want to change this country, let us gang up together to make sure that this country is liberated. Thank you very much.
Guys, I only have 1 or 2 points to make. Thank you, every young soul. Thank you, every youth. Thank you, every who has come out from your comfort zone. Tulianza hii mambo usianza. Nane, we have not slept. We are here at Milimani locals. Our hashtag is free Morara. Guys, number 1, I would like to thank every young soul yenye iligundua ya kwamba in Kenya we should be tribeless. We are tribeless. We don't know tribe. We don't know nothing. What we know is we are standing for a good soul, for a good cause. Secondly, every Kenyan, every young soul when mtatusikia 2027 guys, when mtatusikia hizi vitu zinafanyika because of bad governance. 2027, every youth, shika kura yako, elimisha familia yako, elimisha everybody around you. Don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated. Don't be cowed. Don't install yourself fear. Come one, come all. Tukumame together. Tuseme justice for Morara, free Morara. Tukumbuke Bruce pia. Tuseme reject chief. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so what tumefika hapa ni, I can say Eugine Wamalwa is here. Eugine Wamalwa. Hey,
Jumbo.
You can greet the TikTok people, they're watching you. Yeah, Eugine is here. What are they doing this? And why?
We will find out shortly.
Okay.
He's reading the judge's statement. Yes, but freedom of expression is a constitutional right. So, Morara expressing himself in this manner, it's constitutional right. So, let's see what charges they brought against him. We hope we stand with him, as well as Governor Eugine arrested for making some remarks at rallies. So, the day we limit the expression of freedom of expression, the day will kill democracy in our country. So we will not allow that. So let's see what the charges are, and we'll be able to address the nation afterwards. We will fight for their rights to express themselves freely in a free country and a free democracy. So we hope at the end of the day, both our friend Morara and Governor will be out. Yeah. They will continue enjoying their constitutional rights. Thank you very much.
What about you, Ndebo?
Well, thank you very much. I must thank all the comrades led by our senior council. Many of them were also joining us in the fight for our struggle. It is a struggle to liberate ourselves from the tyranny, build and reclaim our country back. The arrest of Morara and the arrest of Governor Eugine is the arrest of our consciousness. We must fight to free ourselves. At least man is born free. We must fight for that freedom. Like we keep on saying that deny a man everything, but give him his freedom. So this is a fight for our freedom. This is a fight to liberate ourselves. This is a fight to disentangle ourselves from where Zakayo Arab Tama wants to take us. We'll talk to him and speak to him in a very clear and unwavering